Hey there, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be showing you a KDP niche that's been growing every year and it doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. In fact, the one such publisher is making $6,645 per month producing books just in this one niche, and that is the homeschool planner niche. So today I'm going to show you how you can start creating books in this niche and how to do the all-important keyword research. So if you're a beginner looking to start making income online, or you're just trying to add another stream of income, or you're looking to get into another niche, well then this video is for you. But before that, hey guys, my name is Jeff, and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online. And right now we're talking about low and medium content publishing on Amazon KDP. So if this sounds interesting to you, feel free to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss a new video. With that being said, let's get right to it. Now, whenever you're publishing on Amazon KDP, the first thing that you want to do is your research. And what do I mean by that? Well, I mean finding out if the niche that you're looking to get into is going to be worth it, or is it going to be profitable? In other words, niche validation. On top of that, you're going to want to find the keywords that are going to go into your title, your subtitle, and the back-end keywords that's going to give you the best chance at ranking your book on the first page of Amazon, as well as even getting seen on Google. If we did a search on Amazon for Homeschool Planner for Mom, we're going to see all the books that show up with those specific keywords in their title. We can see here's this Homeschool Mama Planner book. We have another one right beside it, the Homeschool Mom Planner. And we can see two more right here on the right. And if we scroll down, we can see the rest of these homeschool planners are geared towards moms, and that's because we did a search for Homeschool Planner for Mom, and that is why we're getting the results that we're seeing. Now if we head over to Google and we do a search for Homeschool Planner for Mom, replicating what someone might do, if we take a look-see around, we can see that here's one listing right here for an Amazon product, Homeschool Mom Planner. Then if we keep scrolling down, we can see here's another one right here. And then if we keep scrolling down, we can see that here is a bunch more Amazon listings for homeschool planners for moms. So if you can get your book ranked on the first page of Amazon as well as the first page of Google, that's just gonna give you more visibility and more traffic going to your book. And with more traffic comes more clicks, which comes more sales, which means more money, and that's what we want. Now, if we do a Google Trends search for Homeschool Planner to see the interest over time, we're gonna see that around April all the way to August, the interest starts to increase, and then it'll fall until the next school year. So it is actually a great time to start making these planners right now so we can get ahead of the curve and have Amazon index our books and give it time to start ranking it, getting ready for the school season. Now, if I look back even more and go to the past 5 years, we're going to see that every year there is a spike. And then in 2020, we know what happened. There was a huge spike. But the interesting thing is you'll see that the spike gets bigger every year, which I believe is going to keep continuing year after year as the time passes on. So I don't think this homeschool planner niche is going to go away anytime soon. Now, when I'm validating a niche, I like to look for three specific things. Number one, I want to look for search results that are less than 1,000. Number two, I want to look for 3 books that we're competing against that all rank under 300,000 BSR or best sellers rank. And then number 3, I like to look at the niche score provided by a tool that I use and have it be above 50. So if we go back to Amazon and use our example of the keyword homeschool planner for mom, the first thing we want to look at are the search results. And right away, we see that there are over 10,000 search results. So right here, it doesn't pass our first criteria. So this instantly tells me that we're going to have to niche down even further to get these search results to that number that we're looking for, which is 1,000 or below. But let's go on and analyze this keyword even more. If we scroll down, we want to look for 3 books that we're competing against that are all under 300,000 BSR. And right away, we see our first book right here ranking it at 139,000. And then if we scroll down some more, we see another book here at 83,000, and then a few more books here, 15,000, 23,000. So right then and there, I don't even have to scroll down anymore. I know that there is enough demand in this keyword. And then if we scroll up so we can see the niche score, we can see the niche score 52, which also satisfies our third requirement of scoring over 50. Now, this plugin that I'm using is from Self-Publishing Titans. You can get it for free at the Chrome Web Store, so go ahead and download it. They have two extensions there that you can go and download, and one is this Titans Quick View, and the other one is the Titans Pro, which gives you more information on niche research as well as keyword research. So feel free to download that so that you can take advantage of this niche score as well. So I went ahead and niched down and I found Homeschool Mama Planner, and as we can see, the niche score is 51, so that satisfies one of our requirements. We have search results that are a lot lower at 185. And then if we look around for some books here, we see that here's one book ranking it at 53,000. Here's one at 69,000, and then one at 296. So the first three books already satisfy one of our rules, which is 3 books under 300,000 BSR. So right away, I know that this might be a keyword that I can go after and that I can save on my list of keywords that I can use to create a title, the subtitle, and use for the back end keywords. Now I want to show you that publisher making over $6,000 per month producing homeschool planners. So I did a search here for a very broad, very competitive keyword, homeschool planner. And we're going to see that this book right here, the second book by this publisher, has a really, really low BSR. And I did a little bit more digging and found out that this publisher has a few different books in this niche. There's this book that's ranking in at 42,000. It's a homeschool lesson planning minimalist notebook. Here's another one right here ranking in at 220,000. Another one here ranking in at 127,000. We have the publisher's best-selling book at 19,680. Another one here at 207,000. Another one at 387,000. And then this last one at 288,000. They're all very similar, but just differ in the cover as well as the size of the interior. If we go ahead and take this BSR into a sales calculator, this book is making about 1 sale per day, which is 30 sales per month, and making about $8 a day in estimated royalties, or $256 a month. But I went ahead and did this for all the books that this publisher has, and we can see that it totals to $6,645 a month in royalties. So this is only for 7 books. We can see here's the BSRs, and the price ranges from $16.93, which this is actually the publisher's best seller, and all the way up to $25. We can see the pages differ here. We have pages as low as 260 and as high as 485. And then if we take a look at the profit per book, we can see that the best selling book's profit is actually lower than the rest at $5.80, but it's making a profit of $2,785 per month, as opposed to this book right here, which has a BSR of 42,000, profiting at $8.97 and only producing a $1,882 per month royalty. Now that we validated this niche and seen the potential with it, the next thing is, how do we go about creating these interiors? And there's actually a couple different ways to go about this. Now, the first way is to use Creative Fabrica, because they have a ton of homeschool planner interiors that you can buy and basically mix and match and edit to be able to make the type of interior that you want for your customer. So as you can see, I did a search for homeschool planner, and under KDP interiors comes a bunch of listings here. For example, we have this homeschool planner right here that has 75 editable Canva templates. So this will allow you to mix and match and create the planner the way that you want to create it. As you can see, here's a little bit more of interior pages. Now, the great thing about buying these ready to print interiors is that you can go ahead and take it to another program, whether it be Adobe Illustrator or Premiere or even a free program like Canva, and you can go ahead and modify it, make edits to it, and create an original planner. So I went ahead and just downloaded this homeschool planner right here, And as you can see, it includes an interior PDF as well as the PNG files and a PowerPoint file right here. If we look at the 120 pages homeschool planner, we can see a little bit more of what it looks like. So as you can see, here is the attendance record, the weekly schedule record, homework record, and so on and so forth. Now, the next way is actually to use this website called Tangent Templates. It's not free, but for a one-time payment of $59, it actually provides a lot of resources for the price. And if you have it, you can go ahead and use its interiors to create this homeschool planner. And so if you go down here, down to planners, under dynamic templates, you're going to be able to edit these planners so that you can make a homeschool planner book. They even have their Tangent Designer, which is going to allow you to create the interior straight on their website without you actually having to take it to another program and uploading it and downloading it and doing all that stuff. So the next way is just to pay someone to have it done for you. So I did a search here on Fiverr for KDP interior. And so here are all the listings for people that are doing this kind of gig. So there's a lot out there. You can have them done as low as $5 all the way to $50 and more. So if you just did a simple search, find someone that can create homeschool planners and just pay them, then you can have your book done and you don't even have to break a sweat. You just have to pay a little bit of money. Now that we know some ways on how to create the interior, the next thing, and probably one of the most important things, is how to do the cover design, because the cover design is probably the most important factor in getting your book clicked on and making that sale. Now, if we go back to Amazon and look at some of the book covers, we're going to see a very similar pattern because a lot of them use the same type of cover design where there's a lot of flowers, a lot of leaves, a lot of plants. And if we keep scrolling down, we can see some that even use some insects here, and then the words Chaos Coordinator, Homeschool Mama, and then kind of a similar font to all of these covers. Now you might be thinking, I'm gonna make my own cover design that is very similar to the ones here, with lots of flowers, lots of plants, lots of nice fonts. Well, you're gonna be mistaken, because if you create a design that looks similar to these books, it's gonna be hard for you to rank, because if we look at some of these best-selling books like this one at 83,000, we can see that it was published in June of 2021 and it already has 93 reviews. If we check out this book right here, we can see that it was published in June of 2020 as 134,000 BSR and already 186 reviews. So this is not really the way to go about creating your cover design. Instead, what I recommend is changing up the cover design and maybe incorporating some elements of humor, because believe it or not, on Amazon, humor sells a lot. So a lot of books that incorporate things that make the customer laugh or make the customer want to buy these gifts for their friends as gag gifts, well, they're going to sell pretty well. So to incorporate things that have humor is probably an important piece here. One way to do this is to use Etsy and do a search for something like Funny Mom Notebook, and then just scroll around and see what kind of designs are here and what kind of things will apply for a homeschool planner type of cover. For example, this one where it says, Mama, I Told You So Journal. Well, instead of a journal, maybe it could be Mama's I Told You So Homeschool Planner. Or you have this type of cover design here where you have a llama and the words spit happens instead of, happens. So we can take this kind of idea and turn it into our own cover design.
A few moments later.
So here is the book cover that I came up with all of the things that we've been talking about. I have the title as Chaos Coordinator, and then I have a little meme here where it says spit happens, just like the example that we had, and just a simple homeschool planner for mom. And as you can see, this book is gonna stand out compared to all the other books that just look like flowers and plants. So if we use a little bit of creativity, incorporate some humor, and still make it look good, then we're going to have a chance to maybe outrank our competitors and take away some of their sales. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my book cover design. Is it good? Is it bad? Now that we know how to go about creating these interiors and we know the direction that we're going to go with creating the cover design, the final step is the all important keyword research. And this is a crucial part because this keyword research is going to be what you use for your title, your subtitle, and your back-end keywords to ultimately try to rank your book on the first page of Amazon. Now, when doing keyword research, how I started off is always by using a broad keyword. So for example, homeschool planner. And once you do that, if you have the extension installed, the Titans Pro, you're going to see all of these keywords that come up. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to copy every single one of these keywords that apply to the book that you're making and include it in a spreadsheet and just keep collecting word after word after word. And then after you're done copying all these keywords, the next thing I would do is I would hit space and then a new list would come up here and I'll copy all this and put it on my spreadsheet. And then after that, what I'll do is I'll go through the alphabet, meaning I'll go start with A, wait and see what comes up, copy all these onto my spreadsheet, go and do the next letter B, copy all these, C, copy all these, D, copy all these, and so on and so forth. And once I've gone through the alphabet here, then I'll find a different keyword for homeschool planner. Maybe instead of one word, it's broken up into 2 words. And then I'll do the same process with this keyword. And then after that, then I'll look for variations of homeschool planner, maybe look into homeschool journal and find keywords that are connected to the niche that we're searching for. And then when you have all those keywords and you have it compiled like I have it right here, the next step is to do the analysis like we did in the beginning of the video. Take note of their search volume, take note of the Titan score, and I also like to take note of the average BSR on the first page. And so I do this with every single keyword. As you can see here, I have a list of over 200 keywords that I've done. This has taken me hours and hours and hours to just analyze, and I do this for every single niche that I get into. As you can see, I have one specific keyword here that says homeschool lesson planner and record book. It has 603 search results, an average BSR on the first page of 88,000, and a niche score of 68. So this is a keyword that I'm going to look closely at and see if I can create a title, use it in the subtitle and the back-end keywords. And the thing is, I wouldn't have known to use record book if I didn't do this keyword research. So that's exactly how you want to do your keyword research. It does take time, it does take effort, and it's probably the most time-consuming process that you're going to have to do when you're doing KDP. But lucky for you, I'm going to make my list of over 200 keywords available to you in my Gumroad shop. Link is down in the description below. So if you want it, go get it and go make this homeschool planner book so you can start making money online. With that being said, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and hopefully you're able to implement it into your low and medium content publishing on Amazon KDP. If you have any questions, let me know down below and I'll be sure to answer them. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a new video. With that being said, thanks for watching. Bye for now.